Hey everyone, this is my Knockouts Knockdown review. If it gets loud, I do have pets nearby. I'm house sitting, so that's why you see a cat. But anyways, Knockouts Knockdown kicks the night off with a Daphne 10-bell salute tribute. Her family was there, and the full roster was ringside. A lot uh, were wearing Daphne cuffs that Caleb Conley made. The first match of the night was Lady Frost versus Rachel Ellering. What a fantastic match. To me, it was the match of the night. Lady Frost proved she deserves a spot on the roster, and Rachel put her to the absolute test. What a way to kick off Knockouts Knockdown. Up next, Renee Michelle versus Chelsea Green, and they gave a hell of a fight. Renee actually showed strong promise, and I nearly thought she would win. She was really technical and showed a ring presence that was impressive, but Chelsea overcame the odds and scored the victory even after all the damage to her injured wrist. Hey, Jared. Up next, Brandy Lauren versus Mercedes Martinez. This was a quick and effective match. Kind of wish Brandy got to show off a little more. But Mercedes looked like a beast in this match, and she won the match as well. All around solid match. Up next, Tasha Steele versus Jamie Sinago. I can't pronounce her last name. What a super fun match. Jamie was super impressive. Daphne would have been proud of her daughter, but Tasha was just a little bit better. Up next is the Pick Your Poison match, and Mickey picked Masha Slemovich to take on Diana Perrazzo. What an excellent match. Masha gave her absolute all. She was so close to beating Diana, but Diana was just too much for her. The semifinals began. Mercedes Martinez versus Rachel Ellering. Wow, what a match. That was fantastic. Rachel gave her absolute best, absolute all, but Mercedes withstood it all and looked amazing. Ending the match by submission was a nice choice. Up next, Tasha Steele versus Chelsea Green. Another fantastic match. Sorry, guys. Give me a second, guys. The downside of doing live streams. Alright, where was I? Submission was a nice. The semifinals began. Mercedes Martinez versus Rachel Ellering. Wow, what a match. Oh, wait, no. No. Up next is the Pick Your Poison match, and Mickey picked Masha Slamovich to take on Diana Perrazzo. What an excellent match. Masha gave her absolute all. She was so close to beating Diana, but Diana was just too much for her. The semifinals began. Mercedes Martinez versus Rachel Ellering. Wow, what a match. That was fantastic. Rachel gave her absolute all. I keep saying that. Mercedes withstood it all and looked amazing and ended the match by submission with a nice choice. Up next, Tasha Steele versus Chelsea Green. Another fantastic match. Chelsea and Tasha crushed it, and now Tasha advances to the finals. Christy Hemme comes out after the match, obviously, to the Impact ring. Good to see Christy Hemme again. I love her. She came out to an awesome chant of welcome back, but what she really came out for was to announce Awesome Kong's induction into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. And she will be present at Bound for Glory October 23rd. So it was pretty cool to see Awesome Kong being inducted. Been a huge fan for years. After that, there was an amazing Daphne tribute presented by Taylor Wilde because they both had the first ever Knockouts Monsters Ball match. So they solidified women being hardcore. So it was really fun. Tribute presented by Taylor Wilde is definitely one you have to watch and appreciate. I'm pretty sure they uploaded the full tribute on their Twitter channel and probably YouTube. I would have. Up next is the Monsters Ball match. Kimberly, Savannah Evans, Alicia, and Jordan Grace. All the items used: a pool cue, trash can, crowbar, a chair wrapped in barbed wire. Alicia pulls out Kenny and Kendra was wrapped in barbed wire, a powerlifting plate, thumbtacks, and chalk powder brought out by Jordan Grace. What a violent match. It was great. Kimberly was bleeding because she flew into the turnbuckles with a barbed wire chair placed in between them. Then she was beaten by Alicia with hardcore fury, like with maybe about 10 swings of a kendo stick. Kimber used a pull cue on Savannah Evans, so it was pretty cool to see that. It was a great match. Daphne would have been proud. I loved it. Up next is the tournament finals. Tasha Steele versus Mercedes Martinez. What a great freaking match. Both Tasha and Mercedes left it all in the ring, but Mercedes was the victor. After the match, Gail Kim came out to congratulate Mercedes and handed her the trophy. So now she wins a guaranteed Knockouts Championship match. So she will either face Deanna or Mickie James because it depends on who wins that Bound for Glory. Up next, the main event, the Knockout Tag Team title match, The Influence versus Decay. This match was absolutely fantastic. The Influence almost had the victory, but an unnecessary distraction cost them the win, and Decay prevails and retains their titles. So yeah, the unnecessary distraction, like that, clawing on the door, was they tried to distract the ref to gain the upper hand, but they distracted the ref too long, and the ref didn't notice that there was a pin cover past 3 seconds. So they would have won the match if they didn't do their heel tactics. What a show. What a great night for women's wrestling. After the closing statement, there was an intro video where it was announced the Inspiration, formerly known as the Iconics, Jessica McKay and Cassie Lee. So that's pretty cool. We're making their Impact Wrestling debut at Bound for Glory. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm house sitting, and the house sitter or the owner of the house has dogs and cats. But I have a job to do, and I had to get it out. So with that said, I will read the comments real quick. Hi, Cody. Daphne Timbell salute was beautiful. Yes, it was. Mercedes Martinez versus Deanna Purrazzo for Impact Knockout Championship. Sounds great. Veda Scott should sign with Impact Wrestling. I'd love to see more of her. The Inspiration is coming to Impact Wrestling. Yes, they are. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for Thursday. Bye.